Like there you was. I was holding back. I was the falsettoing it, but you guys know, damn well what the sound I'm trying to do. I'll look it up in a bit.
It's a compilation video on YouTube and it's great. Anyway, so we got grand finals coming up here.
Grand finals.
There we go.
Out of here.
There's somebody I know will be a big fan of that one. Anyway, Season 2, Week 13, last weekly of the season. Grand finals going to be Wraith
I'll probably
and
hear it at the same time,
Unknown. And I don't know what their set record is. I want to assume it's either even or Unknown is up slightly, but I know these guys also play all the time, so.
Yeah, you know, this is very, very frequent Grand Finals of Kingdom. You know, usually the Grand Finals of Kingdom. I know it was the Grand Finals of the last one. At least I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So anyway, Unknown having to win 2 sets of Grands. Wraith only having to win 1, so.
Just in case you guys forgot.
Yeah. You never know who's watching, man. You always got to remind the people of that.
That's absolutely true, my friend. We might have some newbies in the chat.
Like me.
Me too, man. Anyway, I'm actually really interested with defaulting the Pokemon here as the F-tilt actually takes the stock. He air dodged back into the blast zone right there. For you guys that don't know, which I assume is probably not most of you, once you air dodge, even if you're air dodging forward, your character does shift back for a second before they do it. And if you're close to the blast zone, your character is just going to pop himself out. Pop him or herself out before she goes back in. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm a genius. I know things about video games.
Like, hurt box shifting's a thing. Like, sometimes in Smash 4 is when you do a special in the bubble, sometimes you die.
Yeah.
Just because your character, like, kicks back slightly.
Yeah, like Diddy's old monkey flip for sure.
Whoa!
And no C4 down. My man trying to jank him with the up B. I swear to God, Unknown uses game once just to learn and just does dumb things. And like, what? You hit the ground? You hit the ground, my dude. You did it. Was he trying to bait him or something?
Maybe. I have no idea what's going on there.
Because that move, I mean, even if you bounce off the ground, it doesn't have that little lag. I mean, I don't know if he thought that, you know, Jaleel would try and go and punish him there. I mean, Snake isn't exactly like a kind of burst character from the ledge right there. He kind of has to like fight his way back and like force himself into a better position before he can get himself started and get his.
Yeah, he's a set play character.
So it's set play character. There you go. I don't know why he thought that I don't know why Unknown thought that Wraith would have pressed a button in that situation. But, oh my God, I don't know if that was an F-tilt or a down tilt, but it killed Wraith at about 200% by the ledge, and all of a sudden, these stocks and these percents are absolutely even. Able to get a couple more percent is Jaleel right there with that grenade to the back air right now, which, by the way, stays out for way too long. Forever, yeah. Snake's back air.
Forever.
Mediocre.
Yeah, so Unknown in danger of losing his first game here after getting off to a hot start. Let's see if he has anything to say about it. Gonna be a lot of gun shooting. That's definitely what he's gonna say about it.
Ooh, I like the turnaround bait right there.
Whoa!
From Wraith with the F-tilt right there. I like that a lot. Trying baiting my man to come approach just a little bit closer so we can get that F-tilt. And Wolf's face when he got up-tilted. Did you see Jamil's face?
That's the
It's gone now, but did you see his face?
That's the face you make when you accidentally, step on your pet. And you try saying sorry when they can't understand you. Oh, stop.
That's the worst.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to every pet that I've ever stepped on.
And how many is that you feel like you need to apologize?
Like 2. Both of them being my own.
That's too many. I'm making the tweet longer when I get home. Koopa is canceled. Pokemon Stadium.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea as we get into game 2 here.
Fudge ripples, dude. Here we are, Pokemon Stadium again. Fascinated, actually. I mean, I think this stage is pretty darn good for Snake. If we're being honest, he's got a lot of room to back up, place the C4 on the platforms, control space pretty well. I mean, all that space, it gives his opponent, it gives his opponent some leeway to know what his safety zone and his danger zone is as well.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's not that bad of a stage for Unknown, but I don't know. I've just heard so many Snake players say they love this stage. Probably because up tilt goes through the platform and they feel like they can control space pretty well on it. I just so I don't know why about defaulting back here. I mean, but I don't know how many quote unquote bad stages Snake really has. So that's a debate for another time.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as a set play character, you're gonna want as much space to play around as possible. Just give yourself as many options as humanly possible to set up these tricky obstacles for your opponent to get through. But I don't know. Maybe Wolf just likes 2 stages too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't think Wolf has a necessarily bad stage either.
Yeah.
And I feel like both these characters probably struggle on the same stages. Nice up air.
Yes, nice up air, recognizing where he was and putting that hitbox exactly where he needed. Don't know how else to say it. Dash attack, invincible, getting him off the level right there, trying to snipe him with the down smash. Now, even if he landed that, he would have traded because the hitbox on Wolf's up B, as we all know, is absolutely massive. And that move is pretty jank. It'll send you pretty far close to the blast zone regardless of what percent you're at, especially if it bounces you off the level. But my man Wraith, recognizing as the C4 right there, is going to catch Unknown off guard, evening out the stocks. My man recognizing that he was not by the ledge and had the stage control right there, trying to space the stanky leg just perfectly. And right there, actually only parrying 1 hit. I think he only thought he would have needed to parry 1 because the other hit would have hit on the other side. But that was actually the front hit that he parried rather than the back hit. And then the back hit just came around and hit him.
Yeah, sometimes you get the
Proving what goes around comes around.
Yeah. Okay, now you see Wraith opting to play this a little bit of a slower game. You see Unknown opting to... Oh, jeez.
Oh,
that could have broken his shield.
Yes, I think that's exactly what Unknown was going for right there.
All right.
Ooh, actually really good DI on the Nikita right there. Not bouncing him into the stage right there, but launching him away and not even at that far of an angle. No approaching by Unknown right here. Sees the C4 and the Snake. Since saying, I got a gun, my dude. I got no reason to go over there and lose this lead for no reason. Especially since your character can crouch underneath my lasers as the dash attack is going to take the stock. Jaleel going up in the stock count.
Yeah, but still sitting at a dangerous percent, and Wolf does not need much more to finish out that stock as the Snake Jr. up tilt getting the job done. So now we're back at, even ground for the time being. Wraith trying to put himself up 2-0 here, and Unknown trying to get himself on the table here. Off to a good start, but that grenade trade's gonna, kind of throw a wrench into the plan right there. You see, like, a lot more of the slower approach coming out from both guys. I think because Unknown's making it very obvious he's not afraid to sit back and throw the gun, it's making it hard for Wraith to pick the right timing to pull these grenades.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting the grenades out, but they're not going far enough to where they're, like, controlling the same amount of space that they did.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to like time them like in between the reflector right there, and see if he see what sort of explosive damage he can get off of that without having to risk too much by what's the word I'm looking for? By approaching against Unknown right here. But now he has the lead, albeit by like 1%, which isn't even really that much of a lead. But he's able to win that neutral exchange and get the grab, forcing him off stage. The side B not beating the Nikita like I assume Unknown would have wanted it to. My man definitely was looking for an up tilt out of the shield right there. Unknown just being very patient and then hanging back and jumping around to make sure that doesn't happen.
See ya.
Forward throw. Nikita gonna drop it right here like it's hot. And up smash, not gonna do it. Very, very good get up attack from Unknown to force his way back to the stage. This is still absolutely anybody's game, folks. Leads don't really matter here when the percentage is this high as the dash attack. Not gonna be able to do it just yet. Beautifully timing that air dodge to make sure he doesn't go into the blast zone, but the side B a little too slow on the startup right there is that move. Not gonna be able to flash and phantasm his way onto the stage to get that hit, which I think if he did it, if he was able to get it out, it would have angled perfectly to actually kill Jaleel right there. Let's take a look.
I'm trying to see if he had like enough infill friends to maybe like hold on like a second longer. Okay, yeah, I feel like if he just waited just a little bit longer and inside B, he would have been able to like get through it.
Not even that. I feel like if he also, I mean, that would have worked, but I feel like if he also backed up, if he just backed up, if he just like drifted a little bit further back, he might have been able to do it, but I don't know. Maybe if he did, like at that point, he would have been too low, and then the side B would have just grabbed the ledge. I don't know. I don't know if he was thinking about it too hard in that situation. I think at that point, my man was just trying to survive and see like if he was able to land like a Hail Mary side B right there to be able to win that game right there. Unfortunately for Unknown, he just wasn't able to do it, and now Wraith is up 2 games, only 1 more needed to win this tournament.
Yep.
Second DNA in a row.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the complexion of the set obviously changes if you go and tie it up 1-1 than you do down 2-0. Unknown's definitely not one to quit. Like, he's one to maybe kind of, like, mess around a little bit, but he's never a player to kind of quit out on a set, so he's definitely going to keep continuing to fight right now.
Yeah, no, he's not a quitter. No matter how far behind he is, he'll always give it his all, It's just another thing that differentiates him from, like, so many other players here,
Yeah,
Ooh,
double dash attack all the way across the rainbow.
Yeah, the reduced knockback from from trading with the side B right there. That move just does all sorts of things. Trying to catch an approach from my man Unknown right there by detonating the C4. Not going to do it. He will be able to get the up tilt for his pleasure though, but the drop grenade immediately evening out those stocks. Good stuff. Ooh, hits him with the stanky leg, gets the trip. That'll be an advanced punish because of it, but whiffing his aerials is unknown.
Yeah, now we're
they're
back.
Both just hanging back.
Yeah, I was going to say, now we're back to that stalemate neutral where Unknown's obviously going to shoot the gun. Wraith is going to try to break zone, maybe with some long-distance grenade tosses. That Nikita definitely missed input. He's going to eat a fair bit of percent for that.
I can't tell, but I think the stickiest. Oh, no, it's not. He just dropped another one. Because he tried to plant the sticky on Unknown. I don't know what happened to it, but like it's now towards, it's now on the red part of the Pokeball. The side B a little too low. Not able to make it back, and now Wraith is on, Unknown is on tournament stock right here. He's got to be able to, he's got to take the stock right now if he wants any chance of being able to bring this back and potentially reset the bracket right here. I'm anxious to see how he's going to be able to play because you're dealing with Snake's advantage state here. And as good of a character as Wolf is, as amazing as his projectile is, you saw what Jaleel has been doing. He's been dunking under them.
Oh, yeah.
As well as, the neutral B of Wolf will detonate those grenades as well, This is Snake's advantage state we're talking about here. I don't care how good your character is. It's like a puzzle. And that's not like a Banjo reference to the fact that he's in the game now. I'm not like, it's not, I would have said Jiggy otherwise, so don't say anything else. It's like fighting Snake is like putting together a puzzle. Grenade is there, the C4 is there.
Yeah.
I know where he's going to be here. This is how I got to get him in his disadvantage state.
It's just
You're
like
like a football player.
It's like playing
Bobby
around
Weaver.
any other character with a tangible item, whether it be Diddy Kong with Banana or Snake with his multitude of explosive devices. Jesus Christ.
This is hype. I like this.
That actually was pretty cool.
Yeah, it actually was.
And then they got the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
And then a pots and pans robots attack.
My man is trying to make it so this big bad wolf will just breathe on him and he'll die. The amount of percent that he's trying to tack on just with laser
Huff and
alone.
puff and blow your stock.
And like, how can you blame him? You don't want him. He doesn't want to press too many buttons and then just have Snake drop grenades, combo break with them, and then just eat more damage that he doesn't have to. But all that patience from Unknown is going to pay off right there. Not extending when he didn't have to and eating unnecessary damage from grenades in the advantage. And the patience paid off. He was able to finally secure a back air because of it. Ooh. Running the clock, recognizing the situation. Good stuff from Unknown, resetting it.
And using the long-lasting hitbox to the back air to buy him some time there. So now, back on the ledge. Snake Jr. going to buy Unknown a little bit of time. And now Wraith back in the blender. Again, that what Snake giveth, Snake taketh right back with just how mediocre that disadvantage state is. Gets to grab.
Yeah. There you go. His only option was to roll forward. Rolling back, C4 was there in the center of the stage. That's a there. Does get up attack or a neutral one. That's an up tilt. If Wraith reacted in time, runs forward up tilts. Got stuck between a C4 and a Snake place. Brian threw something, I think. Or like hit something. Just not one to do. But that is Jaleel. Wraith, representing Third Day Esports, taking his second DNA in a row. Look at the smirk. Look at the smirk.
That's date money.
That's that. Welcome.
That's submit your form and beat the shit out of you. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to our world, dude.
Submit.
Welcome to our world, my guys. You got to spend winnings on women now, huh?
Well, all right, we're gonna make this quick. What's your tweet length? What's your tweet length feelings about winning again?
Again, I'm kind of broken. Top 10 player in New Jersey, free, hands down. I don't care.
Top 10 and top 10 ugliest. So.
Yes.
All right, good stuff to Jaleel. That's date money. You take her out somewhere nice. I'll beat the shit out of you. Again.
Yeah, dude. Now he's like us adults. We have to spend our money on our women. What do you think about that?
Or you know what else you can spend your money on, guys?
Smash Yeah, so once again, the Forge coming up this weekend. It's pre-reg only. Last big event of the year before we, once again, slave over a hot computer. And, yeah, so, guys, for the love of God, A, pre-reg. B, submit your goddamn forms.
Well, you have to pre-reg. This tournament, you can't show up and register. Yeah. Pre-registration
I know how
ends
everybody's
night.
horrible at following directions, but please, for the love of everything that is wholly and neatly folded.
Just a good idea.
Yeah, what else we got? By the way, we got Platinum Star Smash. Once again, coming up next weekend. That's the first event of the new season, the summer season that's kicking off. Once again, we are sponsored all next season by Self-Made Esports for our monthlies. $200 pot bonus for episode 1. All episode winners get free entry into Battle for the East, which is happening in October.
Yes.
Well, you look at that, October 4th through the 6th at the Showboat Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's $45 early registration. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But
It's over now.
yeah. But there's $2,500 worth of pop bonuses, $4,000 specifically for Smash Wii U, so you can use the discount code MHG.
What was that game you just mentioned?
Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Ultimate?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
thought I heard that correctly.
Use $5. Use the discount code MHG for $5 off. And listen, if you play other fighting games too, there's plenty of other things in the background. Dragon Ball FighterZ, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur.
This is on the Tekken World Tour, by the way. So
yeah.
It's like a big deal
If you play
tournament.
Tekken, definitely show up for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we didn't show the slide for the podcast, but the podcast has seen a bit of a format change. We're actually not live streaming the podcast this upcoming season just to make things easier. But look at that. But if you guys want to know when we did upload them, they were live recorded every Tuesday and then put on YouTube. But we announced it in this week's podcast where we're not live streaming it. We're just going to record it whenever we can and then upload it that following week just to kind of make our schedules easier, make everyone's lives a little bit easier.
I feel ya.
Check out this week's episode where we talked about Smashadelphia, Nintendo eSports in general, and myself and Chris breaking down all the changes coming down for the season.
Smashadelphia. Smash.
Anyway, on that note, that is the last DNA of the season, so we are looking forward to everybody coming out strong for the summer season because this is where the meat and potatoes are. If you're going to Super Smash Con and Shine and all that fun stuff coming up, as well as the various monthlies and regionals we got coming up in the next coming months. So if you want to check that out, submit your freaking forms, all of you. I'm looking at every single one of you. None of you are invited to my next birthday party. I'm Koopa.
I'm Nintoonist.
Bye.